I'm gonna be real with you guys about the reason I started this series. I just wanted an excuse to wear these cool jackets. Guys, this week in Cities Skylines, happening now. This video airs on July 25th, 2021. This past week, I have still been down RAM, so I have been prepping a new city to start based on Northern Ontario small towns. I'm going to be starting that city tomorrow, as of the day this video airs, over on Twitch. So come hang out with us for the start of it. Twitch.tv/ToadieYPQ at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. What have you guys been up to in City Skylines this week? Let me know in a comment below. Let's check out the front page of the workshop. On this page, we have a fairly modern commercial building by Smiley, the First National Bank by Camden, which is a pretty phenomenal recreation, and this Payne's Soda Fountain by Eva Metri E, which is a low-density commercial zone building featuring these old-school Coke logos. Here we see lots of zonables. We have this low-density residential Japanese building by Coma, a Central European suburban housing pack by PWEX, which features all of these buildings, and the Gray building by Zeus, which was built in 1891 in Salem, Oregon. Now, this page has me extra excited. We are going to look at this Strauss Road Bridge by Epic Lurker a little bit later. The other two assets are both from Robert, who has been on a self-proclaimed workshop blitz. Look at these tweets over the last few days and definitely check out their entire workshop space. There are some absolute gems in there. A link will be in the description below. Okay, it is time to head over to this guy for the last week in City Skylines content. Why, thank you, Toadie. First, I would like to invite our viewers to subscribe to the channel if you are wanting to see more of these weekly City Skylines recaps, City Skylines tutorials, and other City Skylines content. Now, let's check out this last week on the City Skylines subreddit. This top post is actually pretty funny. A giant tidal wave comes out of nowhere while this user is using the intersection marking tool, which has an update, by the way. Some other goodies. This Western cinematic by Rowendi is right up my alley with all of this nature. And this spaghetti interchange from Super Mind Circus is pretty slick. I love me some sketty. Filtering the YouTube search to this last week and sorting by views, we see this Minecraft YouTuber dipping into City Skylines content along with the other expected top names. Moving lower down the list though, we do see a lot of interesting City Skylines content. Let's land here and pause on these three videos. theRandolfski is building with the European theme and adding some commercial to their city. Steve TA Gamer has a very neatly laid out city and is adding bus lines and working on their forestry industry. And this creator, Cello caught my eye. Their graphics in-game stood out to me, and they spend their episode working on cable cars, which I love. I'm going to list these three creators in the description below. Maybe go check them out. Jumping over and doing the same on Twitch, we of course see Jedi and Yumble among these other creators at the top of the list. Moving down, we continue to see some snippets of great cities, but these two in particular caught my eye. Both Getigo, shown here, and Bitsol, here, have gorgeous centerpieces found in their cities. I'm going to link their channels below as well, and we'll be sure to see more of what they're working on. Hey Toad, you're up. Yes, thank you. Now for some wonders from the workshop. I have two to share today. The first is a package deal, which brings us back to the Strauss Road Bridge by Epic Lurker, and made possible by the movable bridge mod by Bowformer. I haven't had an opportunity to use these in a city yet, but gosh golly, I'm very excited to do so. Just look at it in action. This mod and these bridge assets let you place a ferry line underneath the bridge itself, and then the bridge will detect when a ferry is there, pause traffic, and open up to allow the ferry through. What people like Bowformer and Epic Lurker have done for the game really make me proud to be part of the City Skylines community. Speaking of being proud of the City Skylines community, check this out. We have a wheelchair-using citizen from Rust Bucket. Now, I recognize that Rust Bucket's civilians in their workshop seem to be intended for use in a more futuristic city, but I wanted to call out the fact that because of them, I now have the opportunity to have more representation in my own cities. The sim looks pretty slick too. Thank you for this, Rust Bucket. Links to the bridge asset, the movable bridge mod, and the wheelchair using civilian will also be in the description below. And finally, let's check out a comment from last week's video. Oh, that's very kind. Oh, that's very kind too. Oh my, look at them all. But in all seriousness, thank you very, very much for your support in the comments on last week's video. I took the feedback forward and I will continue to do so, so keep it coming. Oh, and we had this comment as well. That's it for this week in City Skylines. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more. Thanks for having me, everybody, and I will catch you next time.